Paul, St. Paul Masinta. Next year, I will transfer. You ask the Lord. Lord, gusto mo ba ma-transfer ko? Is it right? Is it your will for me to transfer? Si Ahab ya kay may naaman siya, gina-follow niya ang culture. Ang mga hari, mag-ask mo naman na may bishop sila. Nasa church, may bishop ng pari nila. Tanungin nila, si Ahab ya kay 400 siya, gina-control niya man. Pero pare ang mga presta, ang mga prophets, mag-ask kami ko sa inyo, sige niyo ko nga yes. Na yes. Si Mikaya nga prophet, hindi masama mag-yes. Tanungin niya tungkol sa Lord. Lord. So kung ano ang decision sa Lord, ang muna isabi niya. Ang muna si Diyos apa. What you want to do in the future, first ask the Lord. Do not decide in your anak. Ask the Lord. Are you sure? Lord. Yes, kung gin-control mo ang di pamangkutan mo, yes. Yes daw. Mamana ko sa iya, yes daw. Siya ako yes daw. Ang Lord may na siya. Now, you might ask me, why now? We have no prophets. Do we have prophets now? Now, prophets have? Wala na. Why? Sang una, sa time nila doon, sapat ka ni Ahab, have prophets. Now, wala na. Why? Answer? Bible is complete. You don't need any more prophets to ask. You go to the Bible. Kaya kung wala kang study sa Bible, wala ka sang Thursday meeting, or Thursday meeting lang, kaunti lang malaman mo. Tugat mo pa. God is saying, no more prophets because discipline yourself in the study of the Bible because the Bible is your life. It will guide you into the right direction. It will tell you if your decision is wrong or right. No more prophets. Ikaw na. Pero kung lazy ka mag-study sa Bible, lazy ka mag-attend sa church, lazy ka mag-grow spiritually, how? Your prophet is like the prophet of Ahab. Say lang sang yes palagi, yes lang palagi. Dominated by the power of sin. I am invited to go to Cebu. Will I decide? Okay, gano'n na. Tanungin mo na siya. Na-transfer ako. Tanungin mo na siya. If it is the Lord telling you to transfer and I will stay, wrong na siya. It will create trouble here. Sabi, sa teacher, transfer ako. Hindi, stay ka. Trouble. Because God wants the decision is for him to transfer. At kung mag-transfer, mag-peace. Pero kung punggan mo, pero ba nga mag-transfer ka, God should transfer. At punggan mo, better, period. So, you know now, why we study the Bible, why we read the Bible. CP, pahigan muna, Bible muna. Because the Bible is light, it is food, it will be a blessing to you. It is like prophets, just like during the time of the kings, kung nag-doubt sila, tama ba magpunta doon ka mag-away? The prophets, as a connection to the Lord, sabihan ka sa tama. Now, ito na siya lesson. Ito na yan. The consequential effects of if you miss God's best, then ang God's best should have been health na siya, strength. But if you miss it, not only that you miss the health, you will have consequences, punishment. Number one. Sino gani itong nag-miss? God said to the 12 tribes, God said, I give you a land. You go there. Canaan, the promised land. But si Reuben, ang panganay, ang firstborn, panganay, kag si Gad, hindi ko na si Gad. So ang kalahati ni Manasseh, 2.5 tribes, nag-request sila sa kay Moses, hindi kami mag-pray lang kami, stay lang kami din. But God is saying, the best for you is there. They decide to stay. Why? What's the reason? We have lots of animals and we have grasses here. Good for us. Sa ilang mata, tama. So they miss God's best. So what is the consequences when they decide? God said, that is your place, promised land, Canaan. C-A-N-A-N. C-A-N-A-A-N. Promised land. There. But these 2 tribes, 2.5, disobey. Stay here. So they miss God's best. What is the consequences? Number 1, Manasseh, Reuben, Gad, Manasseh, they have no good prophets visiting them. Now, at the time of the kingdoms, naana sila prophets. Amo ng prophets ang pag may prophet ka na magpunta, takot sila. Diba? It might be nga the prophets will pronounce judgment, will bring trouble. God said, you have been a sinner, tanis kayo. So when the prophets would come, kabahan tao. But many a times when the prophet comes, it's good because you are being warned and it will be a big help. Tulong yan, tulong. No? So, when Reuben, Gad, Manasseh stayed and all the other tribes went to promised land, the consequences was that there was no word from God to them. Nag-silent. Di ba nga kung mag-opposite ka, mag-away ka sa iyong papa ka, mama, your mama will say, that happens to them. You disobey me, you don't like me, you don't want to follow me, so silent. God's word did never come to them anymore. God did not send prophets to them to warn them. So it is there. No reputable good prophets came to their tribes to warn them, to preach to them. Di ba? Kung walihan sila para mag-strong, wala big absent. Question. Sabi ni Reuben, Gad, and Manasseh, if wala, di ano? What happened? Trouble na. Gad, Reuben, and Manasseh, never a prophet visited them. The other tribes, ila sila? 9.5 tribes stayed there. They have prophets to warn them and preach to them, and they were blessed. Ang dalawa, 2.5 yan. Wala prophets. Di ano? Fine. Nablang mga stupido, mataawa. Di ano? Wala. Kung wala simba, okay lang. Wala chapel, okay lang. Mga gahit. So what? Wala akong ga-pray. So what? Wala akong gabasa Bible. Pag wala ka sa blessing. Okay? What if no prophet? It means, if there is no prophet to warn you, you are not being loved by God. Kaya ka. Di ba lang mag-aaway ka mo sa inyong mama, parents? Your mama wala na siyang ganito. Ganyan ka na lang. The same na siya. Wala na ko love sa inyo. May laban, ginakontrol ko lang. Gahit man ka. Mutong 2.5 tribes. So, it is a bad consequence. No more word of warning from the prophets. So, the application, better you should be in the place where God wants you to be. When God says, be there, be there. When God says, chapel time, hindi ka mag-pretend, may sakit ko ba? Sunday morning, pag saka ko doon, no? May isa to nagpapretend na sick. Pinagtaw ko, wala man siya lanat. Sick ko ba kayo? Hindi ba ko nag-kuhan sa fish? Wala ka. God sees your heart kung nagpapretend ka. Maya strong ka kung magganyan. Magganyan, strong ka. Pero kung magsat ganin, napapretend ka weak. Sorry, sister. Christians who will miss out the best, God's best, will be compromising. Tawag siya number 1, ha? Question natin. What is your tendency of screwing God's best? Because if you do that, there will be a consequence. If you will obey or have God's best, you will be not visited. Saan pa, no? Saan? Ang ano to sa Migsayap, sabi ni RD sa akin, wala namin pasto. Ang pasto namin, siya. Ano man siya tao? Wala namin pasto. Kasi nasabi, ipanis ka gani. May church ka, wala siyang pastor. Kung may pastor ka, late man. Punishment man ang gapon. Ha? May pastor ka. Kung may pastor ka, bigyan ka sa word. Good para mag-grow. Alam niyo ang story sa 7 churches? God said, may mga churches, ibulo kong ilang alay. Wala na sila power. So may mga churches na sa Amerika, may mga churches na dako nga building sa kuna damo tao, ngayon wala na tao. Building na lang na iwan. Building hub. Kung Sunday, wala na tao. That happens as consequence. Wala na sa prophet, wala na sa blessings or God's word. Na, magbasa ka Bible, basahan mo. Hindi makakaintindi. Hindi ka ma-encourage magbukas kay patay. Ano pa na? Naamal ka sa chapel time. Pero ang mata mo gadunglay man. Ano na siya? Problem na siya ang heart. Don't live it like that. Don't be comforted na pag dapat matrup. Lord, what's happening to me? Why is it that when I sit down in chapel time mag-preaching, natulugon ako? Ginahila ka pala. Hila na ka. O ang sabi ng pastor, may sisaylan ka sakay sa mata mo, matulogin na ka. May member nga nagprepara sa una ba sa church. Nagprepara siya nga, katulugon ko man. Nagkuha siya sang Chro palito. Tukuran niya mo na. Tukuran niya. Ilabanan niya ang antok. Basta, when there is that feeling, it is just like the consequences of the 2.5 tribes, Reuben and Gad. Bored, Bible, bored ako. Prayer, bored ako. Prayer meeting. Kami pa na lang ng TV ng city. When that happens, bubuo na siya. That is a consequences. God is saying, mayahay na siya. Pero naman sa imo, mama, kung galit nag-away mo, sige na siya. Ang pariso na. Kaya nga sa chapel time, ang mata mo ka mo nung, wala ka na. Number 2, that describes punishment. Number 1, mahal na ba? No more prophets to visit, no more preacher. Basa na. Number 2, when the enemy plans to attack Israel, the first nga victim nga ginhuli Kaya lagyan di sila, malapit sila sa border. Si Reuben, kag si Gad, kag 1/2 tribes of Manasseh, gin captive. So, ang mga Israelites doon nga 9 tribes, 1/2, naka-prepare. They were prepared by the prophets, ginwarningan sila. They were prepared by hearing the incidents here. Blessed. Consequences, itong 2.5 consequences, they don't know. Pag agis ang enemy, quit na huli. God is saying, my plan, best plan is there. You disobey, you go there. Mirisi. Mirisi na. Mirisi na. Tingnan mo ha. It means you don't know the danger. The 2.5 tribes didn't know that there was a danger. Itong word natin, we don't know paglabas mo dyan, no? This world is the place of the enemy. We don't know there are booby traps na mag-boom. In the enemy territory, kami ba na ito ng isang soldiers, ang ROTC, binawarningan kami. May mga landmines na rin the enemy has placed, magsabog. So, it is good that because we are in the enemy territory, we don't know the place, hindi natin alam ang place. Better we have the guidance of the Lord by warning them. Tingnan mo, may example ko dito. The truth is, let us always be guided. Amo ko si Jehoshaphat the king, invite mo ko mag-away. Dali lang, king, tanungin ko muna si Lord, is there a prophet that will tell me kung tama to? Muna siya. Kita man. Where are we being led by the Lord to be in God's best? Ilid ka mamangkot ka. Ito may natapos sa iyo. Ang example sa kay si Lot ang miss ni Abraham. He is always guided by his eyes. Ang nag-guide sa iyang mata. Kayo. Delikado na kung guide ka sa iyong mata. Piliin ka mata mo. Bible or cellphone? Piliin ka ba? Choose. Bible or cellphone? Ang mata mo. Hindi ka man magtanong, hey, what is best? CP or Bible? Lord, where's the best school? Where's the best living? Where? Pa-transfer ko kung ma-stay. Tanungin mo siya. Now, sila, nag-decide na si Abraham, mag-trouble man ang ating mga taong na nagabantay sa animals. Mas-split lang ta. Ikaw, piliin ka. Sabi ni Abraham, doon ka sa mountain, no? Mountain. That is the mountain of God. May blessing ka. Rusin nila, ang mata niya doon. Do not know siya, hindi niya alam. That place is S-O-D-O-M. Sodom, Gomorrah. May mga bakla doon na din sunog. In that land, first, for early years, nakagather siya sa mga wealth. Nag-become famous siya. Nagiging leader, nag-judge siya, nag-uupo sa gate. But later, ay ang place mga bakla, gin-burn sa Lord. Hitman. Matam sa katulog. You don't know what's the future. First, early times, fine. Tomorrow, the danger is there. Lot did not know because he is being guided by his eyes. Ang mata niya inang good. Dahil sa kay Jehoshaphat siya nga, maaway ta. Tanungin ta na yung Lord. Si Lot never. Pri ko anay. Dali ko kung dali. Sabi ni Lot, kung magpili sa dito nga banda, si Abraham mercy. Pero sabi ni Abraham, I always look up. God will send rain to its mountain. Abraham still prosper. Pag may trouble si Lot, si Abraham nagdami niya soldier, ginsave niya si Lot. Okay. Ang sunod, si Naumay, may ba ano niya ba? Si Naumay. They were living in the land of Bethlehem. Bethlehem is house of bread. Sometimes God will test. Sanctification, i-test ka. In Bethlehem, may famine. Kaunti ang food. Nag-decide ang bana ni Naumay na mag-go out sila sa MOAB. That, ang meaning sa MOAB sa Bible, garbage. Doon mga boys na itong gabi, nag-working ko doon, nag-dala sila. Doon nila ibutang doon sa place. That is MOAB, garbage na. Now, he went there. Wala siya nag-pray. May famine. They wanted to look for food. They went to the garbage. Imagine. Punta ka sa garbage. May food na sa garbage na baho man na, may uod. Do you want to eat there? Kaya anong tabo? There in MOAB, si Naumay, kayong iya bana niya na patay. Kung duwe ka bata, patay. Nakaasawa man, patay. Tatlo na lang sila nagbalik. So, that is the consequences. The last is, si Queen Esther. Ano na story ni Queen Esther? The Jewish people were captives for 70 years. After 70 years, God touched the king and said, permit Israelites to go home. Balik na sa ang Israel sa una, nawala na lost na sa map sa world. Ginpabalik sila after 70 years. Nagbalik sila, so nag-start na ang Israel na stronger. Gamay nga place, but they are so strong. Now, ining group nila ni Queen Esther, nag-disobey. God said, go home na mo. Tapos na kamo captive, go home. Ang grupo nila ni Queen Esther, stay. I like to stay. I love the place. We have developed business here. Develop na kami dito, stay na lang kami. We like the place. Nag-disobey. What happened? Na, there was a time, gipanuwan sila nga, pamatsyon sila tanan. May decree na from the king. Gipirmahan sa ang singsing. Meaning permitted na action ang mga Hudiyo. You will not be blamed, you will not be imprisoned. Free nga action. Mauna sa mga tao nga nag-disobey. Sabi siyang, go na. Nag-stay pa man sila ni Queen Esther. Maayo lang kay nag-pray sila. Maayo lang kay ang God. Pwede mo, Lord, sorry lang. Nag-disobey ko, sorry lang, forgive lang. God can hear. Din-bless na sila. And through Queen Esther, na-save ang mga Jewish people. Nag-argue sila. Maayo lang kaya makahingit ka sa blessing again kung mag-disobey ka. It's sir. So si Josaphat, balik kay Josaphat, no? Sa Josaphat, anong sala ni Josaphat? Nag-asawa siya. So, hindi pareho sa iyang heart, ang iyang belief sa God ba? Dapat pareho antay ka mo. Kung palasimba ka, maraming mo asawahon. Kung palabasa sa Bible, palabasa man sa Bible, kung palapret, pareho. Hindi ka mag-asawa sa opposite. Kung nag-upo ka sa chapel ka, nag-muklat ka, hindi ka mag-asawa, mamanas ang taong na nag-upo sa chapel ka natulog. Wala na, magbaba ka. So, that's the problem with Josaphat. Okay na si Josaphat ang compromise. And it's it. So, in 2 Chronicles 18:1, na-identify ni Josaphat ng problem. Josaphat made a great compromise. He made an alliance. Nag-allied siya sa evil. And because of that was a trouble. Okay. Nag-ano na sila. Kabalo ka mo nga, gini-invite siya ni King Ahab, Josaphat. Upod ka sa akon sa away. Sabi ni Josaphat, anong sabi ng Lord? Kaya ang 400 prophets gina-control man. Yes daw, yes. Itawag niya si Mikaya. Sabi ni Mikaya, patay ka doon. Sige naman ni Ahab, hindi na. 400. So, natuloy ang ilang battle. Kabalo mo na tabo. Sabi ni King Ahab, ako ha, King, Jehoshaphat, King Ahab, ako ha. I will dress myself as soldier, ordinary na a king. Ikaw, making ka. Ma-uniform ka sa king. Pag-away nila doon, ang enemy nakita nila. Sabi sang king, attack, never mind the soldier, attack the king. At siya na kayo kung mapatay ang king, pwede na, si Jehoshaphat, merisi, kayo nagkalay ka. Amo na sa story. Pagpunta nila doon, sabi sang king, inang nag-uniform king, lagsa nyo. Si King Ahab, diri-triki no, nag-ordinary soldier doon siya. Bulo kumula ay sa lusot sa Lord. Nag-upo din siya. Naaman pa na nga gintira at random. Ha! Patay gapon si Ahab. Pero gilagas nila si Jehoshaphat kay king man ang bayo. Gilagas nila. Nag-pray nila. Sorry lang. Hindi pa rin ito sa kay Esther ba? Lord, sorry lang. Stupid ko. Sorry. Gibuligan. Nabasahan niyo walang story da. Beautiful story. Akala niyo lang, pari yun asang drama da sa TV. Malingaw ka. Kung tingnan mo na kaboard. Kung pagbasa mo, beautiful story. Basaha ba lang? You sit down and read 2 Chronicles chapter 18. Hindi ka mag-untat. Kung hindi ka ganyan mag-untat, may Holy Spirit na ipanangin siya ng Spirit. Kaya Jehoshaphat cried out and the Lord helped him and God diverted from him. Atong nag-aatake, pulbaan man si Jehoshaphat, balikid siya, gina-attack na sa mga soldiers, nakalaban. God diverted the enemy. Nagsala. Na-save si Jehoshaphat. Next slide. The Lord helped him and diverted from him the enemy. King Jehoshaphat to God, trusted and delivered by the Lord. Kung wala sa nagkasawa sa kanya. So ang lesson natin, si Jehoshaphat sana should have during the battle that is not peace. Hindi niya man to battle. Kaya lang ka nag-compromise siya, nagpa-invite siya. Pag mag-friend ka ganit, madala ka. May mga friend ka mag-invite ka, masyado ka din. May friend ka mo, sabi siya mo, manigarin niyo ka. Tistingan, try ka isa lang. Ang isa, tumuro-tumuro, mundahan nila. Matry ka ba sa beer? Matry ka ba tignaw sa picture na nag-intik? Mga friend. Motor si Jehoshaphat. Mahailang kay sa danger, ato si King Ahab, wala man God. Si Jehoshaphat sa danger, in times of danger, Lord, help me. And the Lord saved him. Diverted the enemy and Jehoshaphat. Kumay na-miss yan. Amen. Ayo assignment ko sa inyo, if you like the story, basahan niyo. May mga beautiful na story nila. Over sa, hindi ka mo matulog. Shall we stand and pray? Heavenly Father, we thank you that we have your word, the Bible. Therein stored lots of beautiful lessons written for our learning. That is to make us strong in our spiritual life. That is to open our eyes for our deficiencies and our faults and show us where we are wrong and where we are being led into something that would bring us or lead us to away from the things of God. And so we are praying for your help, dear Lord, as the devil is covering the truth, that we might not have the lights of opening it. We don't have the feeling to spend time and sit down and study your word. But even in the preaching, during times of Sunday and chapel time and Tuesday time, where God's word speaks to us. We don't have the desire. So we are asking you, Lord, to help us, just like Jehoshaphat. During the times of danger, that we could sense the danger and know for a fact, and know for a way of saving us is to call upon your name. And this is recorded for our learning, that we might be guided, that we might know the truth and be led. That is why the story has been saved for a long time. The purpose is that we might see ourselves in them and be warned. So we are thanking thee for the truth that would help us know where we stand. Our tendencies is to get away from the plan of God, which is the best. But whenever we are into danger, we could have no sense of the direction at first and make a decision that is against your will. We have still time, like Esther, like Jehoshaphat, to call upon your name. And you are a generous God, a God who has the feeling to come into our rescue. Bless our study of your truth in your word. And all these things we trust and pray in Jesus' name. Amen.